I see that it's live. Holy smokes, it is. What in the hell? Wait, how do I... Oh, that's for the shorts. I don't want that. I guess whatever. I don't really care. Dude. We're live on Twitch.com or on Twitch and YouTube. Haha. Let's see. How do I lay this out now? Okay. So I'm live on YouTube. How do I find my stream on YouTube? You just look me up and it'll be there? View your channel. Holy shit, there it is. Alright. Here you go, Justin, if you want to watch there. I guess I have, I don't have emotes or anything in there, though. So, yeah. That's just for you. Where's the chat here, though? Oh, there we go. How's it going, Mr. Guy Show? It's going good. I just set up dual streaming so you could watch without ads. There we go. All right, dude. Let's get back in there. We're gonna be in for a hell of a doozy right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, commune. I remember commune. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay, we're pretending to kill things. Oh, that's right. So, okay. So commune can fix the machine. And we got to pretend to play the game until she fixes it, and she's like a super genius, so she can fix it like really fast. I remember now. Yeah, the rocket. That'll get you out. But yes, I do remember this was right after so we killed Commune's mom because we needed to get Nozomi points. But then how do I... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so she's dead. Aito's dead because I killed him. Gaku's dead. He was the first dead. Shoma died. Kurara also died. Kyoshika was the one that sacrificed herself recently to try and successfully killed all of the bad guys, but then a new bad guy came up. Moko's also dead. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Now, I don't know how the voices are gonna go today because it's been a minute, but we'll try our best. Okay, in the morning we pretended to hunt. In the afternoon we worked on the escape pod.
Takumi, compliment me so I feel motivated again. Treat me like a princess.
What in the hell?
Tsubasa, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. You're as radiant as ever today.
Oh, come on, don't make it about looks. That kind of flattery is so transparent. But thanks.
Didn't watch his own VOD to review? Then leave me alone.
Oh, Yugamu, sweep up over there. Chop chop.
You know I have feelings too, right?
I remember Yagamu's like the bitch, just making him do everything while Takumi just gets to be
salted
epic.
Plums. It's so sour. I hate it.
They're perfect for a pick-me-up. Eat up, eat up.
69, baby. Here it comes. We've all been waiting for it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
Won't even skip the whole thing.
Get ready for your 69th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. In celebration of a badass day, we'll be playing music with a rock flavor all day. Yeah! With our adrenaline pumped to the max. In the name of the fucking badassery of humanity, let's kill the shit out of these nasty pigs and protect the hell out of our beloved academy.
I like how he's like laughing during the recording. I wonder if that was supposed to be like that. What's with these freaky music, or what's with the freaky music first thing in the morning? This has to be the worst possible way to wake up, but at least I don't feel tired anymore. If things go accordingly to plan, we should have the repairs on the escape pod done by the end of the day. I should ask Commune how things are moving along. I got ready and headed for the underground hangar. You have to beat the game in 100 parts, no more, no less? Dude, I don't know if that'll even happen. Oh, Takumi, your timing is perfect. Also, what's up, dude? The person who greeted me when I entered the underground hangar was not Commune, but Tsubasa. Tsubasa, were you here all night?
Yeah.
I just couldn't stop myself. I was in the zone. But as a result, and you might want to hold on to something before I tell you, we're finally done repairing the escape pod. Really? Worked ourselves to the bone to finish that circuit board in 5 days. Phew, I'm completely burnt out. That's amazing, Tsubasa. You did it. I can't believe it really only took 5 days. We gotta tell everybody. I'll get Yugamu and... Wait, Takumi. I was about to rush out of the room when Tsubasa grabbed me by the hand and stopped me.
Before you get everyone, I was hoping you might reward me for my hard work.
Reward?
Huh?
Takumi, you said before that you were going to do things right. I guess I did, didn't I? If you want to do things right, then do this right. Right? Said you would. The vulnerable expression on her face, Tsubasa closed her eyes and tilted her head up. I might be slow, but even I know what she wants. Is this really okay? We're in the middle of a war. Staring at Tsubasa as she waited nervously, I couldn't help but feel a swell of affection. I quietly made the decision. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do things right with Tsubasa, here and now. I leaned in close to Tsubasa's lips and...
Blast! I've really done it this time.
Brother, the mood killer! We heard Commune grumbling and quickly backed away from each other. Confound it! How could I make such a careless mistake? Dang it! Commune came out of the escape pod holding her head in her hands, complaining about something. What is it, Commune? Did something go wrong with the repairs? Fools! The repair work is impeccable! What do you think you're speaking to? What's with all the yelling then? What did you do? No matter how perfect the pod itself is, a machine can't do anything without fuel. Have to be kidding. Not at all, I'm afraid. there is a hole at the bottom of the tank. It's completely drained. I hurriedly called Yagamu and Nozomi over and explained the situation to them. None? Really? How could it be completely out of fuel?
Huh.
The particle bacteria must have penetrated deep inside. Every last drop of fuel drained out of a tiny hole. But the tank's gauge didn't say anything. It should have been full. The meter is only for aviation fuel. I'm talking about the propellant tank. Of all the things to run out of. Propellant? Fufugaka Island? These type of rockets require two types of fuel, aviation fuel and propellant. Aviation fuel provides simple energy. Propellant is used for thrust or acceleration, literally to propel something. Is propellant rare or hard to find? Not at all. It's very familiar to you, in fact.
Huh?
Familiar? Divine blood, what you call cryptoglobin. They were storing preserved blood in the tanks. Cryptoglobin is fuel? How did you think a rocket of this shape designed with no concern at all for aerodynamics could safely make it to space? Because it's being protected by the miraculous power of cryptoglobin. Without it, it would immediately fall apart midair. If it just needs cryptoglobin, we can just fill the tank with ours. You fools! You don't have enough! You would need every last drop of cryptoglobin from a body of the strongest class of our heroes to launch this rocket. Someone like Veshness. But she's gone now. I blew her up. Maybe Dalshia would do, or... Dalshia? A former hero, commander, as you call them. He has as much cryptoglobin as Veshness did. As much as her. I had no idea an enemy that strong was still around, but I've never seen or even heard about him. Of course. He fought Veshness and wound up imprisoned. He should still be locked up somewhere, although I don't know where. In short, the escape pod didn't have enough fuel to fly us just yet. Which means that our early escape from the school is postponed yet again. And that also meant we'll have to go back to hunting. If we can't escape, that's the way it has to be. We need to play the third round until day 78. Are we destined to be trapped in this game forever? If that's the plan, let's go check the rankings first. None of us can end up in last place. We headed to the Leisure Lounge to check everyone's current ranking.
I knew it.
Oh.
I'm last.
I'm right down there with you. At this rate, one of us is going to die.
Yagamu and Tsubasa had fallen to the bottom of the ranks while Nozomi and I were still high. We had her to thank for that.
Well, if it isn't the Ava Killer himself.
I heard a voice and whirled around to find the sponsor standing there.
Huh?
What did you just say? Okay, here it goes. I was just complimenting you on a job well done killing Ava in round 2. Or Eva. Not just anyone can exploit someone's emotions and get them to choose self-deletion. You're a real lady killer, aren't you? The kind of smooth operator that can get a woman to do anything. How did it feel when you killed Eva and got her points? Come on, tell me. I'm not going to stand here and allow you to mock her. Oh, and what are you gonna do about it? If you use violence against me, you'll be in violation of the rules. They were outright trying to goad me. They were nothing like the last sponsor. I shielded Nozomi and glared at the sponsor. What do you want from us? I just wanted to chat with you. I love human beings like you. Like me? My only hobby is observing arrogant humans who will kill anyone for the sake of their own ego and journey. Takumi, you're the tops, kid. I can smell the stench of blood on your hands. You're a natural-born killer. I'm sure your dirty hands I'm sure you'll dirty your hands in the blood of even more victims later. Right? Takumi, the boy with the blood-stained hands? It was a low blow, but it still made me mad. I almost punched them right on the spot. But I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. I didn't want to break the rules. Just then, Tsubasa came to my side and squeezed my hand. Your hands are clean, Takumi. And they always keep me warm when I need it most. Tsubasa. Who could this be? I don't know. Tsubasa clasped my hands tightly and sent a withering glare at the sponsor's way. Oh, showing off your girl? You were head over heels for Nozomi not that long ago. When did you trade her in for Tsubasa? You have no morals at all.
Huh?
Shut up. Let's go, Takumi. We don't have to stand here and take this. I took Tsubasa by the hand and led her to the leisure lounge exit. However, as I was walking out the door... Takumi, you're going to kill a lot more people after this. Once your hands are bloodstained, they can never be clean again. They'll keep searching for their next prey. I'm expecting even more spectacular death from you in the third round. Sponsor made a sinister prophecy. Me? Kill people? That's ridiculous. I'm only going to kill invaders. I'll kill again and again and again. As many invaders as it takes to save my friends. Feeling determined, I set off to hunt in the city. But what I saw there was completely unexpected. There's no invaders. The area around the school, once teeming with invaders, now only housed a pitiful number. Maybe they moved. Let's search elsewhere, Takumi. Right. We wandered around the city in search of invaders. We searched every nook and cranny. We checked everywhere, even inside the buildings, but we hardly managed to hunt down any invaders that day. Is it because of the base they killed? Okay, let's go. We're bound to find more invaders here. We had desperately been searching for invaders since early this morning. But they're gone. All gone. Where did they go? It's gotten a bit colder recently. Maybe they're hibernating? Is that something they do? Getting more and more anxious. This is bad. We're not going to gain any points at this rate. Tsubasa's in last place right now. If something doesn't change, she'll be killed on the last day. Fuck! Where are they? Or where the hell are they? Is that Takemaru? We quickly hid ourselves and peeked into the direction of the voice.
Huh?
We have hardly seen any invaders since the third round started.
Oh!
Hey, where did you freak shamble off to? I almost missed them. Is this love? Stop dicking around and start looking. We're gonna lose to Takumi's team if we don't do something. Takemaru and the twins ran through the abandoned residential area, panicked. Looks like they're not catching any invaders either. If we can find where the invaders are before they do, we might have a chance to turn the tables. Let's get our heads in the game and look for the invaders. We continued to search for invaders, but we had almost nothing to show for our efforts. Once again, we looked around in search of invaders, but there weren't any invaders in sight. Bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 72nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unenjoyable.
We'll let 'em roll
and
because we've been
suffering
on
the
break.
insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Hey!
Gotta go looking for invaders again. My body was exhausted, but I don't have time to take it easy and sleep in. Gotta find the invaders before Takemaru and the twins do, so I can boost Subaka's rank.
Intruder
Son
alert.
of a bitch!
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepared for battle.
I would have laughed if they changed the scene to be like one invader like slowly running in. That would have been so cool. Really? Attack right now? Where were they hiding? No, there's no time for complaining. I need to hurry to the war room. Every time I watch the scene, it's the same, brother. Nuh-uh, you're wrong. It changes at night. It changes at night.
Yeah.
Takemaru and his team wouldn't even look at us. Well, as long as they're willing to fight with us, it was good enough. There aren't any commanders left, so we'll probably just be fighting mooks. You got me, 100-line fan. There's so many of them. I wish we could have hunted them down outside. Tsubasa sighed out of frustration after looking at the monitor in the war room. These invaders, where have they been hiding?
Huh?
If there's that many of them, they should have just come out during the day. We really needed the points. Seriously, my game is a total bust because they keep hiding. What are you doing here? Relax. I just came to commend you for bravely marching off to fight this completely pointless battle. What do you mean pointless? Isn't it obvious? Sure seems like a lot of hard work, even though you won't get any points for killing invaders on school grounds. Don't make things worse for us. We're already on the ropes. That's right where you belong. The more desperate someone gets, the more they're willing to dirty their hands to change their situation. How exciting! Ignore them, guys. Special Defense Unit, move out! This would be the shit in a 90s anime movie. It kind of would be. It's the shit in a 2025 tactical RPG game. Wait, did this come out last year? It did, right? Bow. 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 Oh, just one side, huh? All right, well, if would it be, dude, it should have. All right, 2 waves.
Ready when you are.
Okay, first thing we do. Attack
Time to
potion.
use it.
Kabam! Bolstering bullet.
Thanks.
Wait, my brother's playing that game and he likes it, and he's like, maybe I'll finally try P5 like you bought for me.
Same
Oh
way.
my god, not like this. What's the optimal? That does 4 now. Let's do do Air Blade.
Got it. Let's
Bam. Impact Stab.
go.
Bam.
All right. Ready when you are.
Air Blade. If I could... Wait, how many spaces is that? That guy has... That guy gets,
I'll do my
the
best.
penetration. Oh, dude, she can't reach that from there.
I'm all set.
Okay, well, I'll have to kill that. I think I have a
Ready when you
plan
are.
for that, though. Agility
This should do
potion.
it. Let's go.
Impact Stab.
That's
Do
it.
that.
Go. I've got this.
Impact Stab. Kaboom.
Let's do this.
Impact Stab. Kaboom.
All right.
Alright, so I have 2.
Ready when you are.
Ah, dude, it's like right there to be good. Let's see.
Leave it to me.
That would hit those 2.
I'm ready.
How many desperation potions do I have? 3? It's 2 waves. Maybe I just don't care about
Say
one
when.
rounding this. But then that makes me like a loser.
I'm taking the wheel. Are you okay?
All good.
Oh, good.
Okay. I guess I'm up. Okay.
3 plus 1. Me when I poop. Alright, so... Man, that wouldn't get me enough.
My turn.
Oh, I guess if I Azure Blitzed right now, it would get me enough.
One last strike.
One last strike! Alright, now I could go up here with this, and it would... What a nuisance!
Okay. I'll blow you away. I guess I'm up. Try this on the sides.
All right,
Too easy.
and then probably take some damage. But F it, we let we let what's his name take all the damage. Nobody took any damage. I wonder if it's because everybody's like, I don't want to fight. All right.
Leave it to me.
I have 3 attacks. No, 4 attacks. That's one of them.
Okay.
I get those 3 there.
I'm good whenever.
There we go.
Don't try to stop me.
All right, nobody even took damage.
We won easily.
Didn't get it in
Feel
one
good about
round,
it at
but
all. I really really wish we could have hunted them on the outside.
Seriously, we would have gotten so many points out there.
For once, I agree. This shit's demotivating me.
Don't let your guard down or we'll be in trouble. Everybody focus.
No super boss, huh?
Hauling ass!
Alright, so you're taking the first desperation
I
potion.
still got gas.
Doing it right here. Looks like a good spot.
I'm ready for whatever you got. Doesn't feel that bad.
I mean, I don't even know if I have to.
One last strike.
Take care of the rest.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna do this just in case. Just in case there's more.
My turn. Time for me to move.
I'm taking the wheel. How's this?
No boss
Leave it
fight
to me.
is weird.
Don't try to stop me.
Probably secret third wave.
I'm all set. Here goes. So tired.
I did not see that guy out there.
What a nuisance.
Okay.
Say when.
Yep, good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't,
Got it. Here goes. Out of the way, pest. I guess I'm up. What a nuisance.
What a nuisance!
I'm good whenever. Out of the way.
I'll do my best.
No, I can't
I'll do
reach
my
it.
Best. Taking the shot.
Bam! Well, that was kind of easy.
Yeah, I'm back.
It's over?
Not surprising. We're a little too strong now.
We have fewer numbers now, but the hunt is making everyone strong enough to compensate for it.
Now we just need to figure out how to survive it. We're gonna win this shit. Watch your ass, Takumi.
You want to do all this right after the defensive battle? Well, whatever. I'm used to it.
I just like realized looking at her gun, that shit's fucking nasty looking. What the hell is that? All those fucking like veiny things. After our defensive battle, we went to the hangar to discuss our future plans. I don't think we're gonna get any points if we keep blindly looking for invaders. Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover, and we have no idea where to look. Only we had some kind of clue. Hey, Commune, do you have any idea where we might find an invader base? I don't want to make you sell out your friends, but if we don't do something, Tsubasa's gonna die. Alas, because I was secluded in the cave for so long, I'm not well informed about the war. Sorry I can't be of any help. Right. The whole reason you're in this dilemma is because I failed to prepare the escape pod. I'm terribly sorry. I apologize. You didn't do anything wrong, Commune. It's all their fault. That creepy weirdo of a sponsor. So don't you dare try to blame yourself. It's very kind of you not to blame me after my failure. You are also kind, and kind people mustn't die. You must survive this. That's definitely the plan, but we're gonna need more than just a motivational speech. We need information. Intel. If only someone knew where the invaders were. Was there anyone around who had any idea where to find them? From what we saw yesterday, Takemaru and the twins weren't having any luck either. If none of us are catching any invaders, there's no way for either of us to get ahead. That's when it hit me. I suddenly thought of one of our comrades. Right. If anyone might know. Darumi might know where the invaders are. Darumi? Ever since she took first in the middle of the first round, she hasn't slipped even 1 point in the rankings. She's a brilliant hunter. She might be able to help us figure it out. She might know where we can find the invaders. Takumi, surely you're not planning to add her to our alliance. You haven't forgotten what a horrible mistake that was before, right? It was true that we lost Hideko because Darumi couldn't control herself. Normally we'd be better off keeping our distance from her, but... Bro, they're gonna like bring her down into the hangar and then she's gonna sabotage it because she's the fucking... Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Let's accept the risk and invite Darumi to join us. She really loved Hideko. She might not even need much convincing. Oh, for the love of murder. Well, who am I to object to our dear leader's decision? But I haven't seen her around lately. She hasn't been joining the defensive battles either. She wasn't at the closing ceremony for the second round, nor the opening ceremony for the third. I wonder where she is and what she's doing. I wonder. I saw her not that long ago. I went to the cafeteria for a late night snack and ran into Darumi just after she returned from outside. I was so freaked out. She was totally covered in blood. And blood? I was worried she was really hurt or something, so I called out to her, but it was all invader blood. Which means she was fighting a large enough group of invaders to end up covered in their blood. Our team needs Darumi's strength. We need to make sure we get her to join us no matter what. She's probably a night owl. I'll stop by her room at night. After that, I went to rest in my room. And then once night fell... We're so cooked, bro. I rang her doorbell and waited for a bit, but Darumi never answered. I was sure she'd be back in her room at this time, but... Is she sleeping? I couldn't let that stop me. I started to furiously ring the bell over and over. No sign of her. Damn, Darumi's sick diving suit. If it's come to this. I reached out for Darumi's doorknob and tried to turn it. It was my last hope. And sure enough, it was unlocked. She might be inside. I'm coming in, okay, Darumi? Without waiting for her permission, I barged into her room. Darumi was sitting beside her bed, staring up at the ceiling in a daze. Hey, long time no see, Darumi. Your door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. So I wanted to talk to you about something. Do you have a minute? No answer. Maybe she was so obsessed with hunting that she'd forgotten how to communicate with other people. I started inventing all kinds of theories until... So bored. Boing, 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 boing. I'm so bored! I'm over it. It's the same thing day in, day out. I'm just going through the motions. So depressing. No point in living like this. Darumi Amamiya gives her final regards to the land of the living. She suddenly started to bang her head against the wall. Hey, stop it, Darumi! What if you make yourself even crazier? I pinned her arms back in a full Nelson to get her to stop hitting herself.
What? Takumi? Why are you touching my boob?
My boob? I wasn't. It just happened. What are you doing? Wait, I know. You're here to use me, violate me, and kill me. Well, go right ahead. I I'd sooner die in an erotic, grotesque, miserable, glorious way than suffer with being bored during a killing game. I don't think that's good, actually.
Ugh.
But I'm so bored, Takumi. I don't know how to spend these empty days anymore. Empty days? You were happier than anybody when the game started. You don't get it. The killing game genre is all about the initial impact. Once the series loses its initial momentum, it's doomed to be cancelled. Can't just keep it on life support forever. Can this stupid game just end already? I had no idea what kind of genre theory she was going on about, but in short, you want this invader hunt to end then? Then please, work with us. This is my chance to recruit her. I summarized everything that had happened for her. I told her that we found an escape pod in a certain location, that it had been damaged, but we fully repaired it. All we need to do was find Cryptoglobe and defuel it, and we could escape to the artificial satellite. But at this rate, Tsubasa might die before we can escape. Tsubasa was in last place. We needed to get her some points ASAP, but we couldn't find the invaders, so we so desperately needed to make it happen. Please, Darumi, if you know where the invaders are, can you take us there? If you help us, we'll let you take the escape pod with us. The location of the escape pod was our most powerful bargaining chip. If she's sick of this killing game, then this is an offer she can't refuse.
Hey!
I'm sick of this game. Let's work together and bring it to an end once and for... She yelled at me so loudly I thought my heart was going to leap out of my mouth. End the game? Don't play with me. You want to take everything away from me? Hey, Darumi? Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me! This is all I have. I won't let you destroy it. Isn't that exactly the opposite of what you were just...
Get out! Asshole! You want to take away the only thing that matters to me? Then die!
I ran out of Darumi's room after she screamed at me with a terrifying look in her eyes. Our desperate play to pull ourselves from the brink of destruction was a failure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you were unsuccessful in recruiting Darumi. Well, I expected as much. I'm so ashamed. I lowered my head in a show of contrition and apologized for failing to convince Darumi to join us. I felt like I almost had her halfway through. But she completely changes her story every 5 minutes. Darumi is mentally unsound. There is no consistency to her emotions or lines of reasoning. That's part of her charm, but honestly, I'd rather die than be stuck on a team with her. But if she won't help us, what are we gonna do? We might just have to earn points the hard way. It's not like there's no invaders out there at all. We can do this if we all work together. I guess there is still a chance we could upset the rankings in the old-fashioned way. Okay then, let's find these invaders one by one. We need to make sure that Tsubasa and Yugamu are getting the points because... Uh-oh. Huh? We suddenly heard an eerie voice coming out of nowhere, along with the voice appeared. Darumi? Found you! The jerk's trying to ruin my killing game. Darumi, what are you saying? Get back. Something's obviously not right with her.
Yeah.
Hey, Darumi, what's the matter? Let's just calm down a bit. Shut up, shut up, shut up! None of you can keep your hands off the things I love. So I made up my mind. Before you could take anything from me, I'm going to take your miserable lives. Everybody, ready up. She's serious.
Your deaths are just what this game needs.
Can't break through the cliche and monotony without killing important characters. Die, Takumi! I'm gonna play this game forever. Uh-oh. But have you heard of Impact Stab? Whatever you do, don't hit her with anything lethal. Just go easy enough on her to keep her alive. We can't revive her if we kill her out here. A man can't even bask in the simple pleasure of using the sharp side of his blade. How sad. All right, so
My turn. Say when.
attack potion.
Time to use it. Here we go. My turn.
How
Good to
many
go.
would I need? So I'm doing 3 right now. Or no, 4. She's at 15. That's a lot.
Let's do this.
And I don't have any way to, I mean... So 4 times 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. So if I did this... Wait. It's just when somebody dies.
Say when. Ready when you are. Take this. I've got this. Yeah. Say when. Ha!
My body! Uh-oh.
My body! Uh-oh. Huh? Damn!
Sorry.
Ready when you are.
Alright, well...
Guess I'm screwed.
Here we go.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to knock her out, but I guess we're using non-lethal attacks.
This is bad.
Damn, she just had a fucking 100 AP just like that?
She's finally settling down.
What was she even trying to do?
It's not worth trying to think about. She's basically an animal right now.
Hey, Takumi, what should we do with her? We can't just leave her here like this.
We're just gonna have to bring her back to the school. Yugamu, do you have any rope? She might wake up on the way, so we should tie her up for now.
Kinda feels like we're transporting wild game.
We hauled the unconscious Darumi back to the school and laid her down in her bed. After that, we went back out to hunt. We searched for invaders. But in the end, we hardly managed to find any. Yesterday, we had a pretty wild setback, but today we'll get these points. Determined, we set out on our search. We couldn't afford to waste a single second. We were going to hunt those invaders, get those points, and save Tsubasa no matter... Found you! Again? Darumi, are you here to slow us down again? This is so dumb. How did you even find us? No one was following us. Loser! Don't think you could run from me. All I need to do is follow your scent a little, and I know exactly where you are. She really is like a wild animal. This life of cruelty must have sharpened her wild instincts. Darumi, please calm down. We need to go find invaders. I told you, right? If we don't, Tsubasa's gonna die. And I told you, let her die. All of you should die. Then your escape plan will be ruined, and the game will be good again. And I will have everything I ever wanted. So let's do this, Takumi. We begin our fight with Darumi, just as we did yesterday. Why don't we just kill her already? This is the only cure for stupidity is death. We can't do that. There's no coming back if we turn this into a real killing game. Tsubasa's right. Darumi is an annoying idiot, and frankly, I wish she was dead too. But keep her alive. Takumi, that wasn't very nice. All right, you bitch. Take this.
I'm not done yet.
Wait,
Not
14?
there yet.
You know what?
Time to use it.
Let's put it to
It's
15.
all right. I'm putting it all on the line.
I love non-lethal attacks. Ugh. It's done. The only thing done here is Darumi's humanity. What happened to her? Hey guys, she's foaming at the mouth. We need to get her back to the school. Damn it. You're a real pain in the ass sometimes, Darumi. We hauled the unconscious Darumi back to the school and laid her down in her bed. Then we went to my room. There we held an emergency meeting. They're gonna die at this rate. We can't get any points because of Darumi. What's wrong with her? She's probably going to get in our way tomorrow too. Sorry. It's all because I went to talk to her. No, it's not your fault. Nobody ever imagined she'd end up like this. I think. She lost her mind a little after she killed Hideko. Even if Hideko asked for it, Darumi had to kill someone who'd been like a sister to her. It would be hard to stay sane after going through that. You might not have a choice but to lock her up. Lock her up? We should put her in one of the courtyard cages. That'll neutralize her hemoanima and she won't be able to get out without help. I mean, that's pretty... It's for her own good. She needs to calm down and come back to her senses. Well, Takumi, are you okay with that? Would be a lie to say I was completely on board with the idea of locking up a comrade. But, I guess we have no other choice. Let's lock her up. Are you sure, Takumi? I mean, what else can we do? If she keeps interrupting our hunts, someone from our alliance is absolutely going to end up dead. That's settled. Then we know what we have to do. Let's restrain her right away. Now's our chance since she's knocked out. Should we really do this? We went back to Darumi's room, rope in our hands, but when we got there... Huh? Darumi's gone? The place was completely empty. Her animal senses must have detected danger. She would basically have to be a mind reader. This isn't the time for jokes. We can't have someone like her on the loose. Let's go search for her. She can't be far. After that, we searched around the school, but in the end, we never found Darumi. Is she also in Takumi's bed? Well, no sign of Darumi. Back to the hunt, guys. Let's get those points today. Early in the morning, we used the school bus to go hunting grounds farther out. I think I read that wrong. There was no way Darumi would attack us out here, so we could concentrate on hunting. There! Invaders! Tsubasa, Yugamu, take them out one at a time! Right. My pleasure. The dying cries of the invaders echoed across the desert ruins. Thank you for letting us have them, Takumi. I'll pay you back for your kindness. No worries. Nozomi and I are fine. Nozomi and I didn't need to worry about falling into last place. It was Yugamu and Tsubasa that we needed to worry about. If something didn't change, it would be one of them who... likely Tsubasa. On to the next one! We need more! I'm not going to let Tsubasa die. She's the most important girl in the world to me. More! Everybody, we need to get our heads in the game and look for the Oh my god! I couldn't so much as squeak in surprise or panic. No way. All the way out here? How did Darumi get here? How did you follow us? We used the bus. Sucks for you that I'm so fast on my feet. These games can carry me halfway across the world. Not even a roided cheetah could outrace me. Knock this off already, Darumi. We're in a really tight spot right now. If you keep getting in our way, we might have to stop going easy on you. Oh, please. Please. All I ever wanted is for us to kill each other. Let's just do it. Plain and simple. Forget everything that's not death and killing. If you don't kill me now, your precious little friend will end up dead. The blood rushed to my head. I couldn't take this anymore. It would save Tsubasa then. Let's do this, Darumi. Wait, Takumi, calm down. We can't start killing each other. It might be the only option left. If we don't get rid of Darumi, we're doomed to die. So if it's not Darumi, if she dies and it's not Darumi, then fucking is it Aito's corpse? No. There was no time to hesitate after I'd made up my mind. I readied my weapon and stood opposite of Darumi.
Yeah!
Here we go! I stepped forward, ready to cross blades. And then it happened as if on cue.
I didn't expect to see you out here, invader children.
Whoa, what was that? As soon as I heard the voice, a chill jolted down my spine. I stopped in my tracks. I turned to face its owners and saw...
What?
Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. Prepare to fight. You fancy yourselves warriors, do you not? When two warriors meet, they are obligated to cross blades. That mask. Are you a commander? I thought they were all gone. A commander. It has been many moons since I led an army. Now I am no more than a wretched criminal. Can't wait for it to be Darumi too. Long ago, I was stripped of my title as a hero after challenging Veshness, and imprisoned for quite some time. But all of the other heroes were killed by you, so the military in utter panic quickly released me. A hero who didn't get along with Veshness. I feel like Commune mentioned something similar earlier. Something about a hero with the same level of cryptoglobin as Veshness. If I recall, his name was... Are you... Dalshia? Indeed. That is my name. I suppose I have not been yet completely cast aside if youths like yourself know it. I remember. Commune told us. Dalshia is nigh invincible, like Veshness. This is the worst possible timing. Having to fight a commander out here is bad enough, but Darumi's decided she wants to turn on us too. Are we going to be able to face off with both of them at the same time? Aha! Takumi, let's kill him. Huh? I'll dart around and cause a scene. You guys aim for a clean hit from the other direction. His defense smells high to me, so it's probably going to have to be a really strong attack. Tsubasa, it's gonna be hard for you because of your strength, so you wait at the back, providing cover fire. Darumi, you're gonna fight with us. Just get ready. Right. Darumi was so calm and rational that it was hard to believe she was ready to attack us just seconds ago. What was going on with her? I'm an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about. Show me your spirit.
It is I, the paragon of warfare, Dalsha.
Dalsha,
Invader
no
children, I have come.
Dalsha transformed and charged at us. Dalsha. We have a temporary truce with Darumi. Let's work together and take this commander down. Is Darumi going to fight with us? Honestly, I feel quite uneasy fighting with her. I worry she might stab me in the back. Yeah! Then I'll fight from the front and you can come from behind. Keep that support coming. What should I do? Stay back. If you make a wrong move here, you'll die. What in the hell? That guy has 99? Holy shit. Alright, attack potion.
I've got this.
Let's go.
Defense potion.
Time to use it. Let's do this.
Alright, here we go.
Ready when you... Let's go.
That guy took 1 damage.
Here we go!
Say when. There. I've got this.
It's not even penetrating his thing.
My turn.
Oh, okay, so it's like one of these.
Good to go. Here we go.
I guess I just gotta get enough voltage for
My turn.
a big strike is probably what's happening, right? Or not. His defense is too strong. Our attacks aren't doing anything. Tough guy. He's not taking any damage at all. Can't lay a finger on him. He's toying with us. Don't give up, guys. We'll find a way to defeat him. Exiled or not, he was a powerful commander. Bringing him down would probably net us a colossal number of points. This is a golden opportunity. I need his points to save Tsubasa. But then... Oh, I thought that was going to be words. I understand. Dalsha suddenly de-transformed and returned to human form. Why'd you de-transform? Kids have told me everything. You are true warriors. I dare not kill you here with a surprise attack. Start anew. Next time it will be at your school. You're letting us go. I will let the warriors live, but I cannot say the same for anyone else. Girl, you there.
Me?
Oh god, Dalsha suddenly bellowed at Tsubasa. Why the cowardice? Why don't you join the battle? Are you making a mockery of this war?
Yeah.
No, I can explain. No need for your excuses. I will purge all those who bring cowardice onto the sacred battlefield. The seeds of fear must be exiled from the soil, lest they prevent other warriors from blossoming. Dalsha pulled out a single short sword from inside his clothes. That's a throwing dagger.
What?
Stop, Dalsha! I desperately tried to stop the commander, but he paid me no attention at all. Huh? The blade moved towards Tsubasa at a ferocious speed. Tsubasa, get out of the way! Oh, jeez, wow. Very next moment, I saw something utterly unbelievable. Terumi took the blade for Tsubasa.
Darumi, why did you? We need to stop the bleeding.
Finish me.
Terumi gurgled blood as she screamed out her inconceivable request.
If you don't kill me, I won't be worth any points. Target, kill me and live. Kill me quickly.
Stop talking or you really will die.
He's finishing her.
Stay with us, Darumi. Darumi!
We laid Darumi face down on the ground, carefully following Yugamu's instructions to stop the bleeding. Eventually, I noticed. There was no sign of Dalsha anywhere. Now, quick, get Darumi back on the bus. I'm gonna floor it. Hold on tight, guys. Darumi, just hold on a bit longer.
Oh.
Kill me. Save everybody.
Ah.
Darumi, target. Even after we had her on the bus, Darumi was still demanding we kill her in her delirious rambling. I was utterly confused. What was she trying to do? I thought she was there to kill us out of pure spite. She worked with us to fight Dalsha and even risked her life to protect Tsubasa. Do you want to kill us or help us? Despite Yugamu's best efforts, Darumi passed away on the bus. We just barely made it to the school in time to revive her, saving her from a true death. Darumi, talk to us. What were you trying to do? I like how she died on the outside, but but she was still able to live. She died on the bus, rip. After the fight with Dalsha, we all gathered in Darumi's room to ask her about her intentions. Why did you protect me like that? Please tell us, Darumi. Use your words and tell us what you really meant to accomplish. What? Huh? What I really meant to accomplish? All I want is for us to kill each other. Yeah! You think I'd let that commander take my prize? As if. So I decided to help you out this once. Anyways, we're enemies again. I'm gonna come kill you all, so be ready. Huh? Darumi, can we move on from this already? Come on, Darumi. You've been following us around because you really wanted to help us, right? Huh? Help you? Why? Don't go saying stuff with no proof, okay? We have proof, actually. Said it yourself.
Oh.
Something about you being a target. About how killing you would help us. What exactly was that all about, dear Darumi? Oh, for the love of murder. The silent treatment. I suppose I'll share our theory then. And so Yugamu began. He elaborated on the theory we came up with during an earlier discussion about Darumi's true motivations. You've held on to first place since the invader hunt started. Ever since you took first place in the middle of the first round, you haven't slipped even once. But if we think about that rationally, that's a little odd, isn't it? Not odd at all, actually. I'm just amazing. No, it's very odd. I mean, you blackened out in the middle of the first round and spent 4 days out of commission, right? After absorbing Hideko's cryptoglobin, Darumi fell unconscious and didn't wake up for quite some time. Normally that would result in a drastic fall in the rankings. And even at the end of the second round, you were the only one who didn't join the raid on the enemy base. You were the only one who threw away the opportunity to gain a large number of points, and yet you still remained in first place. Are you an incredibly skilled hunter? Perhaps, but that alone doesn't explain things. So it's only natural to make some assumptions. In the early stages of the game, you hunted down a target worth an incredibly large number of points, and you've maintained the edge it gave you ever since. Target worth an incredible amount of points, which meant Hideko Shizuhara was a target of the invader hunt. And not just her, either. It's likely we're all targets in this game. Darumi must have realized this after she had to kill Hideko during the first round. She must have realized that all of us are targets of the hunt as well. Darumi, you were the first one to notice the hidden rule of this game. That's why you attacked us outside and constantly tried to provoke us, right? You were trying to get us to kill you so we could get a ton of points. Darumi hadn't lost her mind. She was saner than anyone here, and more compassionate too. Darumi, why are you trying so hard to help us? Please tell us. After we pleaded with her, Darumi remained silent for a while longer, but eventually...
I wanted to be like Mistress Hiroko.
Speaking in a tiny voice, she had finally told us her reason.
Huh?
Like, Hiroko?
Mistress Hiroko was a true martyr. She was okay with dying if it would save everyone. And in her last moments, she sacrificed herself so we could survive. She's so freaking cool! I have to be like her! I've wanted it all this time. A chance to die like Mistress Hiroko. So that's why you tried to die for us. If my life could save all four of you, I'd be just as amazing as she was, right?
She wanted to die like Hiroko. Such a simple but incredibly powerful motivating force. I'm sure the reason she wants to recreate Hideko's death so badly is because...
Enough about me. We're done here, so kill me, okay? Outside of the school grounds, of course. Oh, and make sure Tsubasa deals the killing blow. You're dead last, so we really gotta get those points. I can't kill the girl who saved my life. I want you to live, Darumi. I'm really totally over this whole living thing. It's never gonna do me any good. How can you be so sure? Nobody knows what the future holds. It's just logic. Nothing's good ever happened to me yet, so what are the odds of a miracle happening tomorrow? I can't tell you what the exact odds are, but who knows? Tomorrow something incredible could happen that makes you happy. Happy? How? I killed Mistress Hiroko! Mistress Hiroko was the first friend I ever made in my whole life. It didn't even feel real. How could someone so beautiful and so refined end up with me? We had fun all day together. She didn't look down on me. She didn't abandon me. She was kind and warm. No one else was like Mistress Hiroko. She's gone now. I drank her blood and ate her. I don't deserve to live after killing her. I have to die just like she did.
Harumi. She must have been looking for a way to atone all this time. That's how deeply she regretted killing Hiroko.
Anyway, I'd really like to just die. I can't keep on living without Mistress Hiroko. There's just no way. I would have never made friends with her if I knew things would end up like this. Well,
Tsubasa enthusiastically grabbed Harumi by the hand.
I'll be your friend. I might not be as dependable as Hiroko was, but I can stand by your side. Huh? You want to be my friend? Don't start making promises you can't keep. Nothing in this world is worse than that. I'm not making stuff up. I really do want to be your friend. Yeah, very funny. Everyone says that at the beginning. Darumi, I want to help you. But when they get tired of pretending to be my savior, they throw me away like trash. If you aren't ready to be with me till we're both dead, then just leave me alone. Every time I get left behind, it feels like the end of the world for me. I would never run out on you. I'd never give you up on a friend. Seriously, just give it a rest already. A happy girl like you just isn't prepared to step up to the task. What makes you assume that? I'm plenty prepared. I would risk my life to defend you. After all, you risked your life to save mine. Talk is cheap, honey. Stop talking and start killing me.
Harumi stubbornly refused to take the hand Tsubasa extended to her.
Fine. I get it. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly how prepared I am.
Tsubasa reached for Darumi's face with both hands. What the hell?
Tsubasa?
Tsubasa half forced Darumi's lips against her own.
Oh my god.
Very good. Full marks for artistry.
It was a long, deep kiss. Darumi resisted a little at first, but halfway through she completely accepted Tsubasa's lips against hers. The kiss lasted for over a minute. And ended when they would reach the ends of their lungs' capacities. My girlfriend is gonna walk in when and there's anime porn.
Well, how did you like being my first kiss?
Did it taste like innocence?
Do you believe me now? I'm ready to get hurt for you, Darumi. Well, Darumi? Come on, say something. I'm getting embarrassed. Mistress Tsubasa. Mistress Tsubasa! What's going on?
Mistress Tsubasa, I'll follow you for the rest of my life. I'll cross the ocean for you. So please, kiss me again.
Come on, no way. That's enough kissing for today. No, again. Ah, be quiet. I'm leaving and don't follow me. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Darumi sprinted after Tsubasa. I watched their game of chase in a speechless gaze. I just couldn't keep up with all the twists. Tsubasa kissed her? Hey, Takumi. Okay, that's like the funniest fucking line of the whole fucking thing. Yugamu placed a hand on my shoulder. Took so long that Darumi beat you to getting Tsubasa's first kiss. Shut the hell up. How about you and I show the girls a real kiss? I said shut up. In all honesty, I was utterly shocked by Tsubasa kissing Darumi. Well, it looks like it was good for both of them, so I guess it's fine. The real issue is... Oh, that was funny. As the clock tickled over into a new day, I stopped by the leisure lounge on my way to check the leaderboard. Tsubasa was still in dead last. If we didn't find her some points by the end of day 78, then... But how? Trying to earn points has led to nothing but a wild goose chase. There were no invaders anywhere. We're not going to be able to beat Dalxia. Darumi's knowledge was our last hope, but... She said she had no idea where they'd gone, and that hunting hadn't been going well for her either. Apparently she's been holding first place purely from the points she got from Hideko. In the end, nobody has any idea where the invaders were now. Is it really just a matter of searching around? The unease was suffocating me. Would we manage to raise Tsubasa's ranking in these remaining 3 days? How? How do I protect the girl I love? Hello, Takumi! Is something bothering you? I turned around at the sudden sound to see... When did you get there? Don't glare at me like that! I just wanted to share something nice with you. Something nice? You desperately want to know where the invaders are, right? Do you know where they are? I sure do. My B Recon squad found where they'd been hiding. If you're curious, I'm happy to tell you and you alone, Takumi. Because you're my favorite. You're the sponsor of the game, right? You even allowed to play favorites? I don't see any rules saying the sponsor needs to remain impartial. If they really know where the invaders are, then I want to find out no matter what, but... Are you up to something? Of course I am! I'm always thinking horrible things. Okay, 1. How can you admit that so casually? 2. I don't want help from a freak like you. You're a clever boy, Takumi. You're right to think it sounds too good to be true. It's never a good idea to listen to the temptations of the devil. The devil's words will consume you like a drug. One taste and your life is ruined. And you're the devil here, so get the hell away from me. It was close. I almost considered their offer. Them? Tell me where the invaders are? An obvious trap. But you know, Takumi, I think you're gonna need to trust me. What are you even saying? I mean, if you can't get the location of the invaders out of me, our last place player, Tsubasa, is going to die. Oh, that's good. Nothing is better than seeing you look so desperate. I love humans trapped between a rock and a hard place. Corner a human, and suddenly the voice of the devil starts to sound real nice. I shouldn't even bother with them. I knew that in my head, but I couldn't get myself to leave. If I don't find out where the invaders are, then Tsubasa. Try asking me nicely, Takumi. Ask me to tell you where they are. If you ask sincerely, I'll tell you about the best hunting spot out there. What do I do? Should I trust them just this once? It's obviously shady, but what choice do I have? No. It all sounds too easy to me. There's still a slim chance I could find them on my own. Oh, boy. All right. Does this choice lead to a quick game over? Or is it going to send me on two fucking branching paths now? I mean, I gotta save Tsubasa. Alright, let's see me die. Let's see me get owned. Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope. You're such a romantic, choosing emotion over logic. I could weep. Takumi, my warrior of love, let me reward you with this map. The map the sponsor handed me had something that looked like an invader face drawn on one specific spot. If you go there, you're sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yugamo and Tsubasa with you. Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sounds good?
Huh?
You swear the invaders are really there? I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself. Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious, but I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning and woke up Yugamo and Tsubasa. Terumi's gonna be like, found you! We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We'll find invaders if we go here. Yeah, that's what the person who gave me the map said. And who was that exactly?
Huh?
I can't tell you. It was part of our deal. A deal, you say? Yugamo seemed to sense what was going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall, too. Hoping against all hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Almost there! Strap in, the ride's gonna get bumpy! And we are here. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map when we got there. Kinda looks like a mansion. Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe a commander lived here. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no signs. There was no sign of enemies near the entrance, but. Let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. There are really invaders here. The anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Please let there be invaders. If we don't get some points here, Tsubasa is... I gulped. Deep inside the estate. We found what we'd been looking for. There were so many invaders. Am I dreaming? I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity.
Yeah!
Let's go, guys! Hunt with everything you've got! Yeah! Right. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugamo was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help. But Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. I hunted down the invaders just like always. I've said this line too many times. I feel like we've really racked up points. Yeah, but we can't stop yet. Takemaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off the Squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Bam, boom, bam. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. That's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. Just then, Yukamu suddenly whirled around, facing the innermost part of the estate. Careful, guys. A strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders? Similar, but something's off. Sounds of their footsteps doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem... Just as Yugamu lifted his head in confusion, they showed themselves. I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible. No way, how?
How are there humans here?
I thought they all escaped to the artificial satellite.
Huh?
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth? We should ask what happened.
We dropped our weapons on our feet and tried to talk to the people.
You invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place?
It's your fault we changed! I'm gonna kill you right here and now!
Why are they so mad?
Uh-oh, we're dead.
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
The air was tense. We weren't going to be able to avoid a fight.
Let's run, before they can attack.
We turned for the exit so we could leave the estate. But at the very next moment...
Are you sure about that? Leave now and Tsubasa will die, you know?
Oh, shit! Skidded to a halt after hearing a voice that shouldn't have been there. We turned around, we saw... a single bee hovering in the air. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than the others.
Did I startle you? This bee comes equipped with a transceiver. I can speak to you remotely. Anytime.
What the hell? There's a big bee? The sponsor was speaking to us through the bee.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get going.
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are... humans.
Takumi, what in the world are you talking about? Those things are clearly invaders.
What?
Those people? Invaders?
Stop staring and come at me! Stop staring! Or we'll come whether you're ready or not! I'm gonna kill you! Gonna kill you!
I'm gonna kill you!
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
What the hell are you talking about?
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities. It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission. That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass-produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated. Wait. Invaders are made from people? Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
What?
I mean, that's what all the cries and stuff were, right? Invaders are made from people, and the SDU has been murdering people?
Alright, I have one more important thing to share with you. Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable, much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Extra special bonus
Don't be
points!
ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but I don't kill people outside of work.
Wow, you still have such such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't have them, Tsubasa's going to die.
Tsubasa's going to die. The moment I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
Let's find another way. We can't stay here.
Oh? There aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction. If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
So this is the real reason why the sponsor pointed me here. He wanted to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get killed.
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! Brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monsters!
Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier. But Alvin in the Chipmunks game, it kind of does sound like a chipmunk, doesn't it? I don't want to lose another friend. Tsubasa, Yugamu, close your eyes. Takumi, what are you going to do? Don't, please. You can't. The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamu after he stayed by my side through everything, and I want to protect the girl I've truly come to care about. Only for like a couple of lines, yeah. I held my sword aloft with trembling hands. That's right, Takumi! Do it! Amateurs are incredibly weak. One strike from your blade and it's all over! Shut up. I'm not doing this because you convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will. To save Tsubasa's life.
No! Takumi! Don't!
Stop, Takumi.
Oh, shit! I have to summon the evil inside of me. Just this once. I need to channel Eito Atsuki. Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who so despised humanity. I'll take his sword and...
No!
I brought it down swiftly. Well, that's horrible. I can't be. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. I've committed an unforgivable crime. Able to confront what I'd done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. This seems like a super bad ending. How could I? Were those people? What were they doing there? Why were they so hostile towards us even though they were human just like us? Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. Do you want to try the other option? Does this keep leading into another one? But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can't still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. Ooh, yikes. All right, I guess we'll do that there. Yeah, I guess I could do the other option. Maybe that was the only one. Wait, is this one's like is this ending super long? The one I'm on? Bruh. Okay, just do the other one. All right. This guy's like, yeah. All right, so we got that intel, which was like kind of obvious. It was like kind of, I don't know if they were like people or whatever, like they're saying. I don't know if they're like people, but
They were like human-like. Yeah, where's my mommy? I don't want to die. I don't need your help. I'll find more school invaders myself.
Stubborn little Takumi. You'd really rather see Tsubasa die than accept my help.
I won't let that happen. After firmly turning down the sponsor's offer to help, I walked out of the leisure lounge. Then I returned to my room and waited for morning to come. I went outside to hunt for invaders with my usual party and the newly recruited Darumi. We got on the bus and Tsubasa drove us far out into the wilderness as she could. An abandoned hospital. An art gallery we stumbled upon. And a massive high-rise building. We spent 2 days searching in all kinds of places. But even then... Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you
Wait,
still
was that
can.
that was the end day of 77?
Well,
oh
then.
shit.
Good night.
That's not good. On the night of day 77, we still haven't found any invaders, let alone killed them. Damn it. Why aren't there any invaders anywhere?
The enemy must have recalled all their troops still loitering around the vicinity of the school. Probably so that we can't hunt them anymore. What do we do now? Mistress Tsubasa's in last place. I don't want her to die. Just kill me for the points now, please. I already said no to that. What's the point of you dying to keep me alive? Make me sad and that'll... Make me sad like that one more time and I'll never take a bath with you again.
What in the hell? They're bathing together. No, wait. Don't be distracted by that. Tomorrow's the last day of the third round. We can't earn enough points by tomorrow. Tsubasa will be executed at midnight. I guess having a rematch with Dalsha is the only way out now. Yugamu had quietly made the suggestion.
That super strong commander? I didn't even have time to move during that last fight with him. Yeah, but beating him seems like the only way for us to save Tsubasa. I figure we should give it a shot. I have a feeling we might bump into him somewhere in the desert.
Taking our chance with the ridiculously powerful enemy rather than sit around and do nothing was just kind of a reckless plan Yugamu would come up with. I suddenly remembered something the sponsor had said before. That's right, where you belong. The more desperate someone gets, the more they're willing to dirty their hands to change their situation. Oh, that was like what they were talking about. We're in such a tight spot that making a major risk was the only way to turn things around.
How's this sound? We'll head for the desert first thing tomorrow morning, find Dalsha, and take him down. That's the only way, right? Well, fine. Too bad for you, Dalsha. That old man popped me like a balloon before. I need to get my revenge.
Right. Beating him will get us his cryptoglobin for the escape pod fuel as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Despite our headstrong proclamations, the grim smiles on our faces betrayed our true feelings. For all our psyching ourselves up, deep inside, everyone knew it was virtually impossible for this plan to work. Unless Dalsha's like, bruh, just take it. I found myself unable to sleep even as the clock ticked over from midnight into the new day. Is this really going to work? Once morning came, we would be seeking out the powerful warrior Dalsha for the battle. Our goal was to earn enough points to pull Tsubasa out of last place. It was the only option we had. Still, we all knew how terrifyingly strong Dalsha was from our last battle. None of our attacks could even scratch him back then. Isn't there another way? An easier target to earn a large amount of points from? Suddenly an image surfaced in my head. Oh shit! The faces of Takemaru and his team. Since everyone in the special defense unit were targets as well, if we killed them, Tsubasa would be safe. No. What am I even thinking?
I shook my head vehemently in an attempt to shake that horrifying thought from my mind. How can I abandon my scruples like that? Am I really that desperate? Trying to solve this by killing other friends was out of the question. I'd be playing right into the sponsor's hands. Come on, think. What are our other options? Something with a high success rate that didn't involve harming our allies and ensured Tsubasa's survival. I tossed and turned in my bed, thinking the problem was over through the night. There had to be a better way to save Tsubasa from certain execution. Before long, morning had arrived. Wait, that's it. As the morning sun lit up my room, a light bulb lit up my head. I had found a way to save Tsubasa. Not just that, this method would prevent all future deaths in this game as well. I quickly went about getting things ready for my newly hatched plan. Once I was done, I wonder what we're doing. Tsubasa and I took the school bus out of the academy together. After we reached flat ground, Tsubasa switched to the bus to cruise control and came to sit by me. What's this all about, Takumi? You made me drive off in such a hurry. I mean, I don't mind, but shouldn't we have gotten Yugamu and Darumi as well? They don't have to come along for this. This is our escape. Just you and me. Our escape? Yes, we're running away. From the sponsor and their bees. I looked up at the sky from the window and saw a single bee tailing the bus. That bee was the game monitor, put there to stop the participants from escaping the hunt. It would follow us to the ends of the earth, so running away was pointless. Or so we had been made to think the truth was. Will that bee really follow us everywhere we go? We use the bus to cover more ground, and maybe we could wear it down eventually. But that bee's physical abilities have been enhanced with hemoanima. It's not going to get tired that easily, right? I have no idea, but it's worth a shot. No one's ever seriously tried running away from the game before. If we do manage to get away safely, you'll be saved. Not only that, but no one else will need to be executed in your place either. Because according to the rules, only the person in last place of each round gets executed. If Tsubasa kept running away while she was in last place, nobody would ever be executed again. That was how the game would have to go, according to its own rules. But doesn't that mean we'll never be able to go back to the school? Yeah, but don't worry. I've stocked the bus with more than enough food and water and fuel to last us for a long, long time. It's not the food I'm worried about. Why are you here with me? Now you can't go back either. Me? Don't sweat it. Just like that? Shouldn't you think this through a little more? What's there to think about? Tsubasa was the most important person in the world to me, so I chose to go with her. It was as simple as that. Takumi, you really are an idiot. She smiled, looking a little exacerbated at me. You're so reckless. Or maybe daredevil is a better word in this case. What were you expecting? Love is blind after all. Love? Cut it out, you sound like some sleazy pickup artist. Tsubasa ran back to the driver's seat with a bright red face. After that, we continued to drive the bus, never stopping once. Tsubasa taught me how to drive so I could take over on the roads with fewer obstacles. A few hours after driving around in shifts, I looked out of the window and realized something.
It's gone. It's gone. The bee that's been following us is gone.
Really? It finally gave up?
Yeah, but we can't assume anything yet. We should keep going, just to be sure.
We kept on driving the bus for a few more hours. Eventually, it became dark outside.
I can't see in front of us at all. Are you sure we can't use the headlights?
I don't think that's a good idea. Bugs are drawn to bright lights at night, aren't they?
There are too many obstacles lying around here for us to use cruise control. I guess the safest option is to stop for now.
Yeah. I don't see the bee anywhere. We'll stop here and rest until the sun comes back up.
We found a spot behind some ruins where we could park the bus and nap until morning. We huddled together under the same blanket, just like the last time. Man, he just wanted to play the same scene.
Our great escapade went pretty well.
The sponsor must be panicking. Now they can't execute you for being in last place.
The execution had been scheduled to take place at midnight, but it was already long past that time. We'd successfully escaped from the invader hunt.
Oh boy, this is honestly a huge relief. I don't think we could ever have beaten Dal Shah. I was so sure today would be my last day on Earth. I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
And then he wakes up, never mind, that was just a dream.
You're so silly. I promised I wouldn't let you die, remember? I'll always be there to protect you.
Damn, he's got that line for every girl.
Tomorrow too?
Yes. And the day after, and the day after that. Always.
I kept whispering to Tsubasa that I would protect her forever. That must have made her feel safe because a few minutes later, she closed her eyes and her breathing started to even out. She was probably tired from the stress and driving all day. I leaned my body against hers and decided to turn in for the night as well. And that was how I fell asleep, with the comforting feel of Tsubasa's warmth next to me. Maybe that was why I had the most beautiful dream that night. A dream I was having a nice peaceful breakfast back at home in the Tokyo residential complex. Mom was smiling happily. Kurata and I were smiling happily. It was a scene of a time when I was still ignorant, of a place I held dear in my heart. I had a burning desire to take Tsubasa there. I'd promised to do that to her, or her before. If I showed up at home with a girl, even one who wasn't Kurata, I bet Mom would literally start jumping for joy. She'd cook enough to feed an entire village, so much Tsubasa would feel bad she couldn't eat it at all. I would eat surrounded by those I loved. How I longed for that day to come. That was my dream now. I wanted to introduce Tsubasa to my family. We could make it come true. I was sure of it, now that we have safely escaped the killing game. Oh, no! I had a feeling. I wasn't like thinking, they did it! I was like, this is obviously what's gonna happen. The fucking bee. I no longer had to live in fear that my loved ones might die. Tsubasa and I would always be together. I would always be there to protect her. Today, tomorrow, and forever until the end of time. That was a horrible ending. Holy shit. I had a feeling that was gonna happen though. Alright, go back to the other route. Oh man. 88, huh? Oh, I guess I go back to here now. Where Aito's taking over my body. Takumi, are you up? I could swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside. The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. Did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her. I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness. I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it. Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon too, okay? Everybody wants to see you. Zomi is being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? Zomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice. Was Takemaru. Guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. So he ended up in last place.
Huh?
I see. That's a real Takemaru way to go out. He's always putting his friends first.
Takemaru the goat for real? He's like the halfway goat in this scenario because he's actually a real piece of shit. Like honestly. He's been a real pain in the ass. But yeah. Bruh's only saying that because he's the Grim Reaper. I mean, hey, I chose the Grim Reaper.
Must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into last place. No, just before he was executed, he suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry.
All right. Goat Maru, for real.
Sorry? To me? He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I really thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. And that's the end of his message. Takemaru. Takemaru. He was such a good guy. I always knew that, since we'd already survived 100 days together once, but...
He talked so much shit right before.
Why did things have to end up this way this time? Takemaru.
I'm not gonna scream again.
Zomi raised her hand and reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. Sleep, wake up. Sleep, wake up. I cycled quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. Whenever I fell asleep, I dreamed of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then. Yo, Takumi! Still being antisocial in here. Evening, Takumi. Two of us decided to sneak into your room into the dead of night. I could hear Yugamu and Darumi in the darkness. Two of them sat beside my bed and launched right after into some casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever, but she's getting better, so don't worry. Mistress Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mistress Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd sight of Mistress Tsubasa's body flushed my fever. It was crazy erotic. Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of this perverted succubus. You'd better get up before something horrible happens. You can just call me Darumi the Cuckold Maker. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. Brought Darumi to meet Commune yesterday. It was a total disaster. Darumi got way too excited by how cute she is. Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Commune, light of my life, fire of my loins.
fire of my loins. She's like 5 years old.
I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without mercy. Terumi was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lie ahead of them. Wouldn't be fair if I just keep living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'll just stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death. After all, this is the only way I can atone. I mean, they've been humans this whole time. You're in an awfully sorry state, Takumi. I heard another voice. It was Kamyun. Did she leave the hangar to come check on me? Yukama told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find the truth behind what you refer to as invaders. Shock didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down. Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth.
Huh?
So we've been fighting other humans all this time. Yes, in a sense. Which means destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. It's the scars left from the ravages of war. The Tokyo residential complex we'd all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter. Then... Even if it is a war, we can't kill people. It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as human. You freed them of their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny. Kamyun tried desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt. While I appreciated the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what it felt like, I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to rot away here. It was only right. I was kind of thinking it was going to be Tsubasa this time, but the sponsor is even funnier. You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi? I heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor. Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid, the way you killed them so mercilessly. A noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic. It gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon. Prisoner? Well, I'm a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell. The knight awakes from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead. A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right. I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules of the sponsor to touch you unprovoked. Damn it! Who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state. The
sponsor kept childishly insulting me. Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish, and their place was endless darkness. Go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, and they'd disappear. Every day repeated itself gradually. I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive. Oh, maybe the night I killed them, I died with them.
Takumi?
I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse.
I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. I'm sorry you're in so much pain, and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me.
I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor.
Huh?
It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones we really should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this killing game started. It's all so confusing. Didn't do anything wrong.
2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. But she never made any attempt to leave my side.
Fine. If you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. So, at least hear what I have to say about our future.
Our future?
I talked with Yugamo and Darumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugamo made Kiyoshika drink poison. Darumi killed Hideko. Even if we tried to live like normal in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to peaceful lives.
She's right. We've strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. I couldn't face Mom or Dad. I couldn't go back to that life, not that I even planned on trying. But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You could still go back.
Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get back to the artificial satellite.
Mates?
We'll rent out some cheap little detached home and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we're together.
Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together.
We'll get part-time jobs, we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap and tasty recipes right away. Oh, and we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Even total junk is no problem, because I can fix it.
Tsubasa, what are you...
We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other. We can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We could rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party.
The very moment I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamo will love it. We're gonna feel left out, But we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Doremi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising up inside of me. It was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No, 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 no. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away. Go away. I frantically repeated those words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings.
Debussy! Oh, man.
There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life. I felt it all. I felt all of it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too. And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, make my dream come true.
She's so precious, I know.
After giving me another kiss on the cheek, she suddenly jolted back. No, I did it again. I kissed two people practically back to back. Am I just easy? Anyway, Takumi, get well soon. I'm out of here. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound, I'd unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. It was as if I never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Right. I guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me, and she'd taken half of my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people. Scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash. The Grim Reaper. A demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt. Once and for all.
Alright, bro. Absolute cinema. That was so good. Woo! Alright. Absolute cinema. Alright. I kind of got through a lot of days. What, we were on like, was this the 68? So we got through 20 days. Woo, that was great. Okay. Awesome. That's going to be it for the stream for tonight, though. Sunday. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm not streaming. Saturday, I'm actually going to one of those skirmishes. Stream tomorrow? I can't watch Sunday? What's happening tomorrow? I don't think anything's happening tomorrow. I could stream... Found out you leave Sunday morning. Oh, for your trip thing. Damn, that was a quick ass shot. Okay, you know what? I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, because I don't think I got anything going on. So yeah, let's do tomorrow then. Or if you want to prep for your skirmish, I don't got to prep for my skirmish. I just need to submit a deck list. You'll play Kaisa? I mean, I could do that after the stream. No bedtime Saturday. Or Friday. I can do that after. But I do got to submit my deck list, like, probably tonight. I should probably do that after I get off. Yeah, that's going to be it. I guess I'll stream tomorrow. That sounds good. Plus, I'm kind of in the mood for it. That whole section right there, whew, that was peak, actually. That was so good. That's the kind of like, shit, like the sappy, lovey shit that I fucking live for. That shit owns. All right, but yeah, we're gonna call it Man Gets Cucked. True. That was also pretty funny. Alrighty. Peace out. See you tomorrow.